Good morning, Dr. Kirshner. You've just come back from a conference in Minnesota. What was it about?
Conference was on ADD, ADHD, and autism.
Why is a chiropractor learning about those topics?
Great question. Well, it's not a chiropractor, it's a chiropractic neurologist. Chiropractic neurologist is going to be looking at more on brain function and how that impacts the body. So the reason why ADD and ADHD is because we know ADD and ADHD is a neurologic disorder or a neurologic problem with many complications and many etiologies, things that bring it on. And the reason why you look at the brain is, or the reason why when we look at brains from a chiropractic neurology viewpoint, we're looking at not just a brain inflammatory problem, but what we call a hemisphericity problem. What that is when the brain develops, if the left side of your brain develops faster than your right side of the brain, you're going to develop something called a disconnected syndrome, where the brain's mismatched, if you will. Think of it like if I were to, let's say I was to work out one arm all the time, like my right arm. My right arm gets really big compared to my left arm. When I try to use them in conjunction with each other, there's be a mismatch. One's going to overpower the other one. So how do you correct that? Well, how you correct that is not by lifting weights both sides, but what you want to do is you want to work out one more arm more than the other so they balance each other out so they can work in harmony with each other. Same thing with the brain. The brain is, we know that it's called a disconnected syndrome. One side of the brain is firing faster or slower than the other side. So what we do is we can influence. So when we evaluate these kids, ADD and ADHD kids, first thing we want to know is what's their hemisphericity. What side of their brain's firing faster or slower than the other side. Once you figure that out, you want to do those activities to help improve or increase function on one side of the brain to get them both more in balance. And when this is more in balance, the kid and adult too will start to live more of a brain harmonious life.
Great, thank you.